Wednesday, December 18th, 2019, the 18th day of Whiskey Advent with the Scotch Whisky Advent Calendar 6th edition. What Scotch-tastic surprises are we going to find in here today? Stay tuned for the Whiskey Whistle. Holiday greetings, my whiskey friends. Mark here at Whiskey Whistle on YouTube, bringing a little whiskey awesomeness from Elkhorn Resort in Manitoba with the Scotch Whisky Advent Calendar 6th edition, day 18 for Wednesday. What are we going to find in here? There it is, right down there. Let's get that opened. Oh, yes. What do we see there, folks? Oh, I think that's Claxton's. Very cool. Let's see what we have here. With a 14. I see a 14. Oh, boy, what's it going to be? Macduff, 14-year-old. Single malt Scotch whiskey distilled in 2003. Cask type is a sherry butt. We like those sherry butts. Those are the butts we like. 55.9% alcohol by volume. The cask number is 1-835-900-32. Region Speyside. Now, Macduff single malt, I have actually never ever had one before. Now, if memory serves, this is the Deveron, Glen Deveron. At least that's the trade name. I think the distillery is called Macduff, but the brand, that's Bacardi, right? The Bacardi brand known as Deveron uses the name Deveron, not Macduff. All right, so distilled in 2003. Now, interestingly, this is actually coastal. So it is actually Highland. This is Speyside. Now, I guess it's right on the border, but it's right up by the coast. So that's quite interesting. Well, anyway, let's get that open and poured, and we will see what we find inside. It's got a pretty light color for 14 years. So sherry butt. Now, a sherry butt is a pretty big barrel. I think it's, are those the 600-liter ones? Anyway, very large. So the larger the barrel, the slower, the longer it takes to mature the whiskey. Did I pour enough? I never pour enough. There we are. That way, I get to hang out with you with a nice drink, and then afterwards, I can have a little bit more. And check the bubbles out. See? That's when you know you've got something higher proof. Beautiful. Well, let's check the color out first of all. What do you see there for color, folks? Fairly light. Kind of like a medium gold color. It's like gold, and then it's been watered down and like tinted with a little bit of extra water. On to the legs, 55.8% I expect. We will see a nice leg show. Here we are. The legs for Macduff 14 from Claxton's. Pretty drizzly legs, about the same speed as yesterday's single grain, maybe slightly slower, and the secondary legs are also quite a bit slower than that. But certainly a nice look there. I think we'll have a medium to slightly richer mouthfeel for this one. All right, onto the nose. Now that is different. Wood smoke, brush fire, raspberries and cranberries, strawberries and rhubarb pudding, also known as, can I say it? Rødgrød. I can't say it. Rødgrød med fløde. The Danish dessert that decides whether you're Danish enough, if you can say it. I'm wondering if there is the lightest amount of peat in this at all. That could be the sulfur playing a trick on me. All right, on to the palate. Cheers, folks. That red pudding carries right through the strawberry, the rhubarb, summer rhubarb. A little bit of cranberry jam. A little bit of ginger here as well, but more like candied ginger. A little bit of sour soothers, the candy. Slightly fizzy, kind of like club soda. There's a club soda tingle, which is nice. And the finish is medium to long, big dryness on the finish, but you also get that sweet rhubarb strawberry note carrying through as well. I like this quite a lot. 55.9%. Time to add some water. Let's see if I can use this new device a little bit better this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's just over or around about 1 milliliter that I added. I quite like it neat. I would drink that as is, but I would also be very curious about what kind of flavors or scents emerge with a little bit of thyme and a little bit of water. Oh, and let me tell you, great things come with water. Big vanilla jumping in here now. Very, very pudding-like. So it really is now red pudding with cream. So it's not just the Rødgrød. It's Rødgrød med Fløde. Red pudding with cream. Oh yeah, this is gorgeous. Wow. Beautiful. All right. Cheers, folks. Well done, Cindy and Jonathan. Oh yeah, very creamy. Total pudding. I am loving where this is going with water. And I still feel like there's a hint, a tiny hint of peat in here. It could also be that salty coastal note that's coming through, possibly, together with the wood smoke making it seem a little bit like peat. Creamy strawberry, that sweet rhubarb, beautiful. Vanilla. Well, it's gorgeous. Now let's get on to the palate again. Cheers. Gorgeous. We've still got some nice dryness on the finish. Full flavor, medium to long. Great mouthfeel as I expected, and it's true. So a nice rich mouthfeel, and overall a great package we've got here. Makes me want to go out and get some Glendeveron, or the Deveron, or whatever it's called. Good. Let's get on to the WhiskyWhistle whiskey score for Macduff 14-year-old from Claxton's. What's that going to be? It's going to be 91 out of 100. You heard it, 91 out of 100 is the WhiskyWhistle whiskey score for Macduff 14-year-old in a sherry butt, 55.9%. Beautiful. And I'm so glad I've got half left. That's going to go to a special person, me. Beautiful. Well, I'm so happy that I tried this and so excited. That was my first Deveron or whatever. Excellent. So happy that was in there. Let me know what you think of this Macduff 14. Make sure you leave a comment with your tasting notes. Tell me how this ranks for you. And if you're watching WhiskyWhistle for the first time, hit the emblem here to subscribe to the channel. Then hit the bell so you're notified of the future Whiskey Whistles. Ding ding. That really helps the channel and it'll help you keep up to date with what's going on WhiskyWhistle. And if you've been watching lots of WhiskyWhistle and binging it every night, well, you could. There's about 500 videos. Then why not jump in and support the channel on Patreon and join the WhiskyWhistle crew? Patreon.com/WhiskyWhistle. Sound good? Take care, everybody. We'll see you for December 19th.